Are you one of the millions of people that loves popcorn but don't know how to make it yourself from scratch? If so, you are in luck because today we are going to make air pop popcorn from scratch. My name is Joanna Troutman. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome to my channel. And it is popcorn day. This is a snack that we eat almost every day in our home, and it is actually very healthy for you. It's got fiber, it's got energy, and as long as you're eating the popcorn and not all the other stuff that you can find on it, say in a bag of microwave popcorn, it's really good for you. Unfortunately, food brands have added all sorts of very, very good tasting chemicals to the bags of microwave popcorn that are actually very bad for us. Not to mention the microwave process itself. More and more research is coming out that shows it really, really destroys the nutritional content of your food. So, air popped it is. Let me explain what this thing is and how it works. They have been around for a long time, but they're not in everyone's kitchen, and I really think they should be. Ours has seen a lot of use. It's not in the best shape it ever was, but the actual air popper itself works great. It is a very simple little machine. There is a heating element down there with a fan, and then this is an aluminum inner core. Note, it is not plugged in. There's no on and off switch with this model. To turn it on, you plug it in. Some of them are a little bit fancier. This is a very simple one. There's warnings that are on it. It says, caution, never fill chamber with more than a half cup of corn. So this particular popper is designed to only do a half cup of the kernels at a time. It comes with its own measuring cup. This is what happens to the measuring cup when it goes to the dishwasher, but it does still work, and it is a half cup. This particular little cup has dual purpose for this machine, and I will show you that. Inside most air poppers, you can see the little line in there. That is the fill line for a half cup mark. So you never fill it past there. All right, so that's the first caution. The second caution is never use oil or butter in popping chamber. This is the popping chamber. Putting oil in there is a very good chance you're going to start a fire because that is a heating element down there. So you would be pouring oil on an electrical heating element. It's just not a good situation. They have a solution for that. When you have your air popper all assembled, popcorn in there, you plug it in, which we're going to do in a minute. It's loud, so I'm explaining it now. If you want to put butter on your popcorn, you put your butter right in this cup and you put it right on top of there, and the heat from the heating element and the popcorn rises up along with the steam that the popcorn generates as it pops, and it melts your butter. It's pretty cool. I don't put butter on my popcorn. I use vinegar to make my salt nutritional yeast stick, and I'll explain that once we pop it. But that is an option, and that's what this is for, besides being a measuring cup for your popcorn. All right, so this chute, actually, I disassembled it and I needed to, so this obviously has seen better days. As I said, it has dropped on the floor a few times. It amazingly does not impact performance of the popcorn popper. You can see where it went through the dishwasher along with the top. They are not dishwasher safe. Yes, and there's another caution sign. You're never supposed to use this air popper without the chute. You have a big mess. Okay, don't do it. All right, let's fill this popcorn popper up. Now, my cool little measuring cup doesn't really fit in this jar, so we're going to use the fill line to tell us how many kernels. This is popcorn kernels. You can buy them at the grocery store. This is from yellow popping corn. There's also white popping corn. There we go, right up to the line. And I'm going to assemble my popcorn popper and move it over here. And grab my bowl. All right, grab my bowl, and I have a minute to get that. I'm gonna plug it in with this machine. Plugging it in turns it on. It's gonna get loud. Bowl. All right, my bowl is ready to catch. You're gonna start seeing the kernels popping up because there's air blowing them up. But also, when you see it's going to start to pop. That's them reacting to the heat. And soon they will start bursting into the popcorn. Now, to put on my popcorn, this is table salt, and this is nutritional yeast. That's what I like on my popcorn. If you have not tried nutritional yeast, you should absolutely get some. Now, the deal with these, they are dry. Popcorn is dry after it pops. So these yummy things do not stick to the popcorn kernels. Hence, things like oil and butter are popular to put on popcorn because then your butter and your seasonings stick to it. I don't want to use butter, so I like vinegar. This is citrus infused vinegar put in a spray bottle. You could use plain water, that would work too. I like the flavor from the vinegar because it gives a little bit of a bite. That is completely up to you. I'm not going to give you specific measurements for the nutritional yeast and the salt. That is going to be completely to taste. You are going to find how much you want. Oh, it's starting. How much you want to add. Once it gets going, it's pretty fast, and it can take about 5 minutes to pop microwave popcorn. This is not much longer. Look at them, they're so pretty. Excellent. Now, this stuff is delicious without anything on it. Almost done. You can tell when it's running out of popcorn to pop. Just a couple of kernels rattling around in there. I'm going to go ahead, unplug it, and they may pop as they settle on the burner. There was one. Now, I'm going to take this lid off. It is hot, so I'm going to carefully move it to the side. You can let it stay on a little bit longer if you'd like to. Oh, there was another kernel that popped. Now I have my popcorn. It is time to decorate the popcorn. I used to love to do it in a container like this. This is a plastic 6-liter, 6-gallon storage bin, but it has a lid. So once I got my popcorn in here, I could put my stuff on top and then spritz it with the vinegar and then shake it, and it's super convenient. In fact, if I had a glass bowl this size that had a lid, that would be my optimal solution, but I don't, so I'm a big fan of making do with what I have. In order to avoid storing the food in plastic, hot food in plastic, which releases forever chemicals, I'm using a stainless steel bowl. This is an 8-quart mixing bowl. You can see there's still room. I got a slightly bigger bowl than I needed because, as you saw, the popcorn kind of goes crazy as it's popping. All right, decorating time. Nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast. It's got a buttery flavor to it. It is almost always fortified with vitamin B12. It's an excellent source of protein as well as fiber. It's good for you, and it tastes delicious. I add it to so many things. All right, table salt. Sprinkling, you go high with salt. Now, this is where the vinegar comes in, and it makes the good stuff stick to the popcorn. So we're going to spritz, and I'm going to use a spoon, but you can use your hand if it's your popcorn. And I'm going to mix it around, and I'm going to spritz it one more time because the good stuff, of course, sinks to the bottom. And of course, not every piece gets, oh, it's good. That's yummy. Can you practically smell it through the camera? I think you can. All right, so hot air popper, much like that thing over there, I've had it for years. As you can tell, we're kind of tough on it, but it's not an expensive piece of equipment. You don't have to go fancy with this. Popcorn, you can buy it in bulk at the grocery store. It is usually at the very bottom shelf below all the brands of microwave popcorn, all the fancy stuff that you could get. So good. So good. If you can get organic popping corn, get organic popping corn, but get the popcorn that's in bulk. Your body's going to thank you. Your stomach and your taste buds are going to just do a happy dance. So good. I am so ready for movie time with my popcorn. If you like this, leave a comment below. If you have any questions, let me know. I've got popcorn in my teeth. I'm going to have some popcorn now, but I hope you try this and let me know how it goes. All right, thank you.